If you want to promote your music video and you don't really know where to start, I'm going to show you a very simple YouTube ad campaign to implement that not only is going to generate you views, but most importantly, engagement and new subs and new fans. So without further ado, let's get into it. We've run so many campaigns, and this is one of the main strategies we use. And this is a video of a band that we ran a campaign like a year ago or so. There are plenty of comments that basically tell you that this campaign was working really well. For example, saw this from an ad on Parkway Drive, and she meant YouTube channels because we use the same strategy. So we took their video and we placed it before any video on the Parkway Drive YouTube channel. So this strategy definitely works. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to log in your Google Ads account. And just so you know, I have a very in-depth video on YouTube ads to promote music videos. So you can go watch this video first if you want. I go in-depth on every single strategy that you can use with YouTube ads to promote your music videos. But if not, you can just watch this one and you will be able to launch a campaign within the next 10 minutes. So let's get into it. So just create a new campaign, choose this option. So create a campaign with data goals guidance, and then video, and then custom video campaign. You want to give your campaign a name, so let's just call it test 1 2 3. In terms of budget, I would suggest you to go with at least $5 a day, just so you can give the Google Ads algorithm some room to work. And then in terms of networks, I would suggest you to unselect video partners because again, you want to show your music video just on YouTube, so you don't need that. In terms of countries, you can target as many countries as you want, and also the countries you want. I would go with the main English speaking countries, but again, it's entirely up to you. If you are aiming for engagement, I will maybe suggest you to go with English, but again, it's really subjective, so just choose what you think makes sense for you. One important aspect that a lot of artists and a lot of people do wrong when they set up their YouTube ad campaign to promote their music videos is they don't unselect TV screens. So if you think about it, I personally never clicked on an ad while I was watching YouTube on my TV, and I wouldn't even know how to leave a comment under the video. So it doesn't make sense for you to show your ads on TV screens when you're trying to get people on your YouTube channel to leave comments and subscribe to your channel. So just unselect TV screens because it really doesn't make sense. I usually unselect tablets as well, just because I want computers and mobile phones as the only two placements. So you can definitely do the same. Ad group name, we're going to call it placement for a reason that I'm going to show you really soon. In terms of demographics, so for this video, I'm going to pick old music video of my old band. And I know for a fact that our target audience is male from 18 to 34. So that's what I'm going to choose for this campaign because it's my old band. But again, just choose what you think makes sense for you. As a general rule of thumb, female and male 18 to 34 work with pretty much every genre, so you can go with that. Let's leave this for a second, but you want to choose the CPV bid. So for this particular strategy, I will suggest you to go with at least 3 cents, even 4 or 5 cents if you see after you launch the campaign, the video is not getting any views and is not spending any money. This is essentially the cost that you are telling Google that you are willing to spend for each view. And because this strategy and this ad campaign type is really targeted, sometimes the video basically doesn't get shown and you don't spend any money. So you can go with 3 cents, but if it doesn't spend anything, you may want to go up to 4 or 5 even. So let's go with 4, just because. Now, this is the key aspect of this campaign. So again, we are gonna use my old band as an example. And my old band was a metalcore band. So I don't know if you are familiar with the genre, but we were similar to bands like Architects, maybe Parkway Drive, and a ton of other bands. But with this strategy, you're gonna pick a few YouTube channels that are big enough where a lot of people watch their videos every single day, especially thousands of people watch their videos every single day, and you're gonna place your own music video in front of these people that are watching a YouTube channel that makes sense for your music. So let me show you an example. My band was a metalcore band again, and I know for a fact that this Epitaph Records, this YouTube channel is perfect for us to target. So I'm gonna go on their YouTube channel and I'm gonna grab their YouTube link and I'm gonna paste it right here. As you can see, I can add this YouTube channel as a targeting option on my campaign. Let me grab another link. So for example, this other YouTube channel is from another record label and the genre of bands that they sign is very similar to my old band. So I'm gonna grab their URL as well. And you can do the same process for as many YouTube channels as you want, but there is another important aspect, basically more important than choosing the right YouTube channels, which is your ad. Now, when you want to promote your own music video, a lot of times you are going to use the actual music video as the ad. But for this strategy, we are not going to do that. And what I want you to do is to take maybe 30 seconds or maybe 1 minute of the best part of your music video, and you're going to use that as an ad and upload it as an unlisted YouTube video on your channel, and you're going to use that as an ad. And in my case, because my old band was similar to this band right here, I know for a fact that fans of this band would also much likely also dig my old band. So what I would suggest you to do is to come up with something like this, but it's important that you call out your ideal audience. In my case, it's fan of architects, and this is the call to action. So click watch now. When you run an ad on YouTube, you can add a call to action. In this case, we are gonna add watch now as the call to action that are gonna send people to the actual music video. So let me show you how the video looks. Well, you get the idea, but this is a very simple video, but it's really effective because you call out your audience at the top and you have the call to action at the bottom. Now, you would export this video, upload it as an unlisted video on your YouTube channel, you grab the link and you're gonna paste it right here so you can use it as the ad. Let me grab a random video just to show you how it works. So you would enter the URL right here. Skippable in-stream ad is what you will need to choose. And essentially, this video is gonna play before any of the videos on these two YouTube channels. So you're gonna insert the URL of your actual music video. So people, when they click on the ad, they go watch your music video, and you are gonna add the call to action. In my case, again, we are gonna add watch now, and because my video says fan of architects, we can add an headline that says architects fan, because we only have 15 characters available, so you need to come up with something that makes sense and that also stays within this character limit. And that's pretty much it. You can just launch the campaign. If you want, you can also create another ad with maybe a different headline, so you call out the genre instead of a particular band. So it's entirely up to you, but with this setup you will be good to go. So yeah, just hit create campaign and then your campaign will go live. Just remember that if your campaign doesn't spend anything, two things. One, you need to increase the CPV bid, or you need to add more YouTube channels because the channels that you're using are not getting a lot of views from people. So this is pretty much it. And again, this is a strategy that really works. I would suggest you to run this campaign in conjunction with another campaign where you primarily send traffic to your music video. And again, just watch the other video that I made, because I go in depth on pretty much every strategy that you can use with YouTube ads. And until the next one, take care.